Hello and welcome to Tom Schinderling's video of a 3D print. So we start off with taking a glue stick, that's right, a regular glue stick, and you spread that over the print bed there. This is so that when the glue melts, it holds what's printing still so that it doesn't move around while the printer is moving around. Otherwise it will knock it about. I've had that happen a couple times. First time I did this, I didn't put enough glue down. Watched a couple YouTube tutorials and found I needed to put a lot more down, push down a lot more. So there we go, we got our glue on. Next, what we do is I go to my computer, which I have a USB hookup to the printer there, and I got my model already put into my XYZware program, and I hit print. It is a model I made myself. I make sure that I have raft selected. Raft will create it's basically a floor for my model there. I've done it without the raft, and it just seems like a lot of my prints turn out better, at least the bottom of my prints, when I do have a raft on. There you can see the raft on there now. So I hit print. It does some scanning of the object, and then hit print again, and then the 3D printer starts receiving the job. And so I gotta wait for that to upload. Transmitting. Transmitting. Obviously, it depends on the size and complexity of your object and how long it's going to take for it to transmit. These are the mini turtle tanks, so they don't take as long. I know the larger ones took quite a bit longer for me just to sit there. Not too long, but I mean longer. Alright, so now, once this has all the information it needs, it begins building. Well, really, it doesn't even start building yet, because all it does is it's raising the print bed now. Raising the print bed. It's like raising Frankenstein up into the electric lightning clouds. Raising the bed to create life. Well, to create, I guess not life, but you know, whatever. Just hang in there. Yeah, it takes a bit. I'm gonna warn you right now, I did not speed up a whole lot of this video. I did speed it up so that you don't have to sit through a whole 2 hours of it, because that's how long the whole print takes. But I did want to show you that some of these parts take a while. You're sitting there waiting for things to get to the right point. So this is the bed sitting, it goes up and then it goes down, goes up, goes down. Just slightly getting itself in the right position. There we go. It's like just get ready. And now that the print bed is where it needs to be, it needs to warm up. The print bed itself and the nozzle or extruder, where the plastic will melt and come out for the build. Let's see. I think that bed moved. Yep, there we go. So it's cleaning off. The nozzle is cleaning off whatever was left on it before the extruder there. Any excess plastic that was hanging from the last print. And so now it will come over, and off to the side it does a quick little line. It just prints that out, squeezes that out, kind of a test strip almost. And then it starts printing, and right now it's going to start printing the raft. And like I said, this will take a while. The raft takes a long time. Now here you can see that it starts to actually build the actual object. The raft has been completed. I can see of the turtle tank, or the heavy turtle character underneath. I can see the feet and the body and a couple of the supports that I had designed for it. And then off to the left, that is the cylinder. That's going to be a closer view there. The cylinder there is going to be part of the tank operator piece. So, like I said, the piece on the right you can see is the larger turtle that carries the tank, and you can see his toes have been made there, little turtle toes. %, only an hour or almost 2 hours have passed. It's built up a little bit more there. See the head starting to come together. It's a hole inside of the piece. Oh, there's almost 2 hours have passed. 71%. There's a hole inside the turtle there because that's where the cylinder will end up sliding into. You can see his eyes have been formed. Spikes along the sides of it. It's built up a little more. Time consuming, but end product is always pretty cool. So from this wider point of view, we can see that the turtle himself, he's coming to be nearly complete. Not much left of the top of his shell, and then we're getting to the point where we're going to start seeing the cannon operator's little base, not base, but his part to kind of start taking some more shape. And at this point right here, we can see that we're working on a cannon operator more because the turtle is actually done on the right. So now we're just waiting to finish the piece on the left there. It looks like the operator character inside of it is mostly done. It's just, yep, there we go. We're just topping off the top of the head and top of his helmet. This is the last bit right here. And the print is done. Once the print's done, the extruder goes off to its little area, and then cleans itself off. Then we gotta wait for the cool down. Wait for the bed to cool down, the whole machine to cool down. Well, only a couple parts of the machine really cool down. But after it cools down, it takes a little bit, 10, 15, 20 minutes, depends, I think. Now the bed's lowering to its original spot. So usually the indicator is like, oh, okay, so it's done cooling down. I'm going to be able to take the print out soon. That's cool. And then you wait and you hear that right there. A little beeping noise lets me know that it's done and I can take it out. So I have a scraper that actually came with the machine. I don't just use a scraper, like this is what you're supposed to do. So I take the little scraper tool and I scrape up underneath of the raft Which is another nice thing about the raft, then I don't damage the actual item or the product that I'm trying to print off here. I'm just getting underneath them better. I don't have to, otherwise I'd be jamming that into like the bottom of his toes, and I'm getting it underneath the raft. So that's makes it so I don't ruin the product. But yeah, so they just pop off, and I can clean all that off. It scrapes off. I don't do it entirely here, but I do it later before the next print. So now I got all this excess raft. You don't keep the raft, not normally. So it's wasting plastic, but I don't really have the equipment right now to reuse it. So I take the plastic off and then have the operators ready, and then I remove the plastic carefully around this guy. While I'm doing this, I gotta check too, because sometimes when when it prints the pieces like his feet, for instance, might not be fully connected for some reason while it was printing. It might have cooled separately, the layers. It happens sometimes. I have a couple guys I gotta glue their feet on. They'll look fine. They don't look damaged or deformed or anything, but I gotta glue the feet on because they popped off. They broke off pretty easily when I was just trying to remove the raft here. Yeah, this guy had quite a bit, and so there's him. Now he's not, and he's got a little bit left on there. What I do is I take it down to my shop and I'll sand them. So here we go. We got our two separate pieces, and print them separately so that I can put them together later. And now I got my little mini turtle tank. He swivels around there. I'll just set him down over here where you can join the rest of the army. Yeah, I've been busy. Thanks for watching.